Good afternoon, my friends. Grim here. I hope you're all doing very well today, and welcome to Chapter 40 of Halvar's Saga. We're here in Lakeview Manor, and what have we here but a dead bandit chief? Very, very rude. They never give up. They never stop pestering us. We are, of course, in Lakeview Manor, and these rude bandits broke in, trying to do God knows what. This is why we had to move the children, my friends, to Hendrheim. But the bandit chief was very kind to us, insofar as his leavings are concerned. We've got dragon plate insulated gear, boots, cuirass, and gauntlets, nearly a full matching set. So that is a pretty sweet find. We're going to go ahead and just stash these for later, because I just fast-traveled here after doing just a tad of buying and selling off camera to drop off some other sweet items that we acquired last time out, like Oriel's bow and Harkon's sword. And that is all well and good. We had a great time, very momentous chapter last time, and we also finished the chapter off in Markarth, which could beckon us further in the very near future. But while Mjol is having kind of an excursion with us, away from home, away from the kids for a little while, she wants to keep on liberating Skyrim. So with that in mind, my friends, that is what we're doing. We're heading straight over to the Palace of the Kings in mighty Windhelm on the east coast of Skyrim, and we are gonna report back to Ulfric himself. Thank you very much, as always, for tuning in. We made it this far, Chapter 40. Can you believe it?
What is it?
Good times, as ever. Good times with good old Skyrim. Greetings, High King.
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking our march, we're practically in his backyard now. As soon as we're able, we'll march on Solitude. You've become a true hero of Skyrim. I number you among my kin. You shall now be known as Stormblade.
Stormblade.
The love of the land and her people flows from your heart, even as death to her enemies flows from your hands. On behalf of the sons and daughters of Skyrim, on behalf of all that is righteous and true, take this token of our appreciation for your service.
What a magnificent speech, Jarl Ulfric.
You've no time to glory in your accomplishments.
What would you have of me
We're
next?
gathering for our final assault on Solitude. I need you there.
A final assault on Solitude.
Haafingar.
Well, I really didn't think that we would be quite at the final assault yet. That is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. If I had known this was potentially gonna be the last part of the whole Civil War storyline, I thought maybe we had at least one more relatively minor outpost to take first, then maybe we'd be doing something different. But we've already reported to Ulfric. We've got to stay with the theme here, and we've got to get after it. He's given us glass armor as a token of appreciation, but also some awesome Stormcloak gear. Should we wear this and crank up the difficulty to the highest level for the final assault? I think we should. I think it's pretty much necessary, my friends, and so be it. You know, the Civil War may come to an end this chapter. Maybe there's a little bit more after this, mentioned a final assault, but who knows what could happen or what that could strictly mean. But we've got to get Skyrim out from under the heel of the Empire. It just is the right thing to do. Let's go fast travel to Dragon Bridge, make an appearance there, put the fear of Talos into the Imperial subjects there. They know that a true man walks among them, not a slave to the Empire, but a true Nord. Let's go.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
What did he say about Ulfric? No, never mind that. We've got
I've never been a
a dragon, I suppose.
My kids for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
Though I don't see it on the radar or through the eyes of Halvar until now. There it is. Now, not wearing our Daedric gear against this dragon is a little sketchy. But let's just see how it does. Well, as it so happens,
Watch the skies, traveler.
watch the skies, indeed, a timely reminder. Man, I really enjoy this gear. I don't think I'd want to wear it, like, all the time, necessarily. I like the fur. The kind of the fur-based outfits. But I also like the heavy armor stuff. I wouldn't want to only ever wear the former. But as far as kind of change of paces go, so we've been wearing the Daedric for so long, and mostly Ebony before that, with a couple deviations for stuff like the Crusader gear. Yeah, this is sweet. This feels right. Haafingar Stormcloak Camp.
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
Oh, same.
Take a look.
Got some things to sell to you, my friend. Where is he? Where is our old comrade?
When we have reclaimed our homeland from the Imperials, we will take the fight to the Or
Take
they
the
are
fight to
true
the
men.
Thalmor.
Make no mistake.
Oh, I love that. Maybe that's what we can do along this quest line after we've taken the last
One
holdout.
lives. You're going to the fort. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you.
Yes.
I like that. Talos guide you.
Join the men attacking Fort Hraggstad. Oh, I know that Klavik is vile as the Daedric Prince of Power. Do not... You don't need to tell me. Oh, hello, skeletons. Before we forget, let's get that difficulty up. I'm actually kind of intrigued as to just how dangerous it could get for Halvar with this gear on that's, I mean, let's take a closer look at it, stat-wise. Oh, it's all light armor, too. Ooh, I don't even want to wear light armor. But we still will. It feels a lot less cool. I guess I should have assumed it was light armor, right? But I didn't even notice that at first. Feels a lot less cool than the heavy Daedric gear, and then obviously it's 1,000 times worse for us in particular. But, yeah, we just won't get hit. Yeah, we just won't get hit, right? I can't believe Ulfric gives me light armor to wear while assaulting Fort Hraggstad. Is this any way to treat Halvar Stormblade? Oh, I should also have ridden my horse in for maximum coolness.
Bastard! Smite the sons of Skyrim!
And here we go.
Mercy!
No mercy for Imperial dogs.
A pox on the Empire!
Definitely a little scary to fight these guys with this light armor on. Alright, we've got a real fight on our hands, my friends. Which is cool. It's the price of doing it in style, you know?
That's it.
Let's make sure our weapon is close to charged. Close to fully charged. Could use a little hit from the old Black Star. If we were higher up on the battlements, I would block you off of them. Imperial fiend. This guy wants none of me. He wants none of Halvar. Yeah, too low on stamina to do the blocking thing effectively. A shame. A real shame. It's kind of cool to have to fight a little more tactically, though, given the light armor and the difficulty. Wow, and there we go. Just kind of critical hit with an arrow. Unless I underestimated how low our health was. Didn't notice a hit or two. Well, we'll try not to die again, I guess. Obviously, we could fix this and become near invincible against these guys with the Daedric gear, but... that's not what we're here to do. No. Damn you. No you. No you. It's a little dangerous up on the ramparts. Thought this guy would be moving towards me. That's a bit of a whiff.
Mercy!
Draw a little fire. And now we make our move. Yeah.
We are routed! Fall back! That's it! That's your best!
We'll drink that regen potion again, although it didn't seem to be that noticeable last time. Because we died and everything. 'Cause 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 we died and everything. Yeah, we've got to get a couple swings and then back off, but also watch our back. Holy moly. Man, the light armor life, especially when you haven't trained it. Especially when you're using base gear with no enchantments. But it looks so cool. Again, I appreciate the realism here. We're not just like face rolling the last battle. Less than a third remain, men. Press on. And they're basically all right here, it seems. You, Imperial. Come fight me. That was kind of a fun death to witness. Let's not die right at the end here, speaking of which. Switch to archery for the last few. Got him. I see you. Show that head again. I'm assuming that's an Imperial, but I can't actually tell, and I can't actually hit him anyway, it seems, so...
No more. I yield.
The time for that passed long ago, my friend.
Finish this.
Taking fire from somewhere. Maybe there. Liberate Hoffengarr. Oh, that guy disappeared as we were about to shoot him in the back. A glorious victory, my friends. Is it not? And here we are. Upon the battlements of Fort Hraggstad. Another mighty victory.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills.
And there she is.
I've always adventured.
There's the dream woman herself. We've done it again, my dear. Alright, now we have to liberate Hoffengarr. Okay, so there's more battles to go. I love it. And maybe for this one, we'll put the real gear back on and go. I don't know what mode. I'm trying to say go Dark Knight mode or something like that, but it's more than that. We're gonna go demigod mode. That's what it's gonna be.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well.
What do you make of that?
Talos be with you.
Get your orders from Ulfric Stormcloak.
Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight
well, or die well.
Be with you.
Where might Ulfric be? Quartermaster not to be messed with.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
We really have to go back to,
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
We're taking the city. Meet...
Okay, that's right here.
Others gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos, be with you.
Yes, but that's great. But what exactly do we do? Because the arrow takes us to you. Oh, I'm sorry. It starts another quest. I do tend to forget that sometimes. Alright, now we're taking Solitude. It seems. This may actually be the last battle, but we'll see.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Stay inside, kid. Wait out the night. You don't want to see what's about to happen. Trust me.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own.
Direct hit
This is
from
it,
the
then.
catapult.
It's time to make this city ours. We come to this moment carried by the sacrifices and courage of our fellows. Those who have fallen. Those still bearing the shields to our right. On this day, our enemy will know the fullness of our determination, the true depth of our anger, and the exalted righteousness of our cause. The gods are watching. The spirits of our ancestors are stirring. And men, under suns yet to dawn, will be transformed by what we do here today.
Yes.
Fear neither pain nor darkness, for Haafingar awaits those who die with weapons in their hands and courage in their hearts. We now fight our way to Castle Dower, to cut the head off the Legion itself. And in that moment, the gods will look down and see Skyrim as she was meant to be, full of Nords who are mighty, powerful, and free. Ready now, everyone, with me!
Let's get it. Boom, 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 boom.
For the sons and daughters
No
of
more messing around. No more mercy for these tyrants and oppressors. No mercy. Solitude is also home to the famous Bard's College. Well, we'll see what that looks like after today. Tonight, I should say.
Lucky kid. Finish this.
Who is the lucky Imperial whose soul I will harvest? Is it you? It is.
End it.
Come on,
Do you feel fear, Imperial? Or are you blind unto the last? whole detachment of Imperials came pouring out of somewhere. Ulfric disarming him with a shout. Let's go. That was pretty sweet to see. I'm staying with Ulfric here.
You call this a fight? That's all you've got?
Almost literal scratches with this armor on from all these Imperials. It's, you know, that's why I was a little bit hyped to wear the other armor. I just didn't realize how bad it fully was. Ooh, the quad sweep attack. That was brutal. We tagged Galmar a little bit, too, just for fun.
I cannot best you.
Damn you!
Come on, at least try to hurt me.
You'll need to do better than that.
Victory is...
We're running out of charges so fast with this thing, I might switch to the sword to make it a little more interesting and a little less like a chore, you know? Okay, here we go.
You can't win this.
Where's your precious emperor now? I will smite you. Make it bleeding. For Skyrim.
Alright, how about a little archery?
Wake me up when you're ready to fight me for real.
Need a better spot, admittedly, to really max realism here. There we go. What was that?
Not like this.
Oh, hello. Pardon me. Archery is really fun, not gonna lie. At least in this context.
No, not like this. Die, Imperial. Right.
Die, Imperial. Ain't that the truth? Alright. Back to hammer time. We advance up the hill.
Give up while you still can.
Ooh, here we go.
Sons of Skyrim. If I can just
Best you something worse during training.
Careful, Galmar.
Try.
Come on. How dare you?
Like the bite of a flea.
Enough.
Now you're losing a lot of blood. Maybe you should sit down for a
Victory is
Ooh,
yours.
Jarl Ulfric, your health is low, my lord.
Stand up. I can't believe it. Victory.
You have to... Do you really have to unlock this expert lock in the middle of battle? I'm not sure, but the arrow takes us that way. So we'll give it a shot.
Don't set anything on fire, right?
The priest just in here eating some bread, hanging out. Are we just having like a moment to pray? Alright.
Your compassion is admirable. You cannot help
Well, I don't think we're supposed to exactly be in here.
Blessings of the eight divines upon you. How may I help?
Back out we go. I suppose they locked up for the safety of everyone there. As it should be. During a siege and all. Castle Dower is where General Tullius is cowering. Alright, friends, you can mop up this rabble.
right.
Nice attack, Galmar.
Victory is yours. I submit.
secure the door.
Already done.
We can at least take our helm off, make it
Skyrim back from those who leave her to rot.
a little tougher, I guess.
You're wrong, Ulfric. We need the Empire. Without it, Skyrim will assuredly fall to the Dominion.
You were there with us. You saw it. The day the Empire signed that damn treaty was the day the Empire died.
You're a damn fool.
Stand aside, woman. We've come for the General.
He has given up, but I have not.
Rikke, go. You're free to leave.
I'm also free to stay and fight for what I believe in.
You're
You're
misguided
also
fool.
free to die for it.
This is what you wanted? Shield brothers and sisters killing each other? Families torn apart? This is the
Damn it,
Skyrim
woman.
you
Stand
want?
aside.
That's not the Skyrim I want to live.
Rikke, you don't have to do this.
You've left me no choice. Talos, preserve us.
Now you're mine.
This should be fun.
Ooh, she is a strong foe. But Ulfric disarmed her with a shout. She'll give you a swift death.
Maybe you should sit down for a moment.
I will smite you!
You call yourself a warrior? Enough!
Oh, get wrecked. I guess I maybe should have taken the general's soul. That would have been even better.
Not impressed. No one can smite you.
Enough. This is it for you. Any last words before I send you to Oblivion?
We realize this is exactly what they wanted.
What who wanted?
The Halvar. They stirred up trouble here. Forced us to divert needed resources and throw away good soldiers, quelling this rebellion.
It's a little more than a rebellion, don't you think?
Ah,
We aren't the bad guys, you know.
Maybe not, but you certainly are the good guys.
Perhaps you're right. But then what does that make you?
You just said it yourself.
it makes us right.
And if I surrender?
The Empire, I remember, never surrendered.
That empire is dead. And so are you.
So be it.
Just kill him and let's be done with it already.
Come, Halvar. Where's your sense of the dramatic moment?
By the gods. If it's a good ending to some damn story you're after, perhaps the Dragonborn should be the one to do it.
If you insist.
Well, Dragon, what do you say? Do you want the honor?
That honor belongs to you.
As you wish. This moment, we three will be immortalized in song.
Good. It's done.
Well, I suppose some kind of speech is needed.
I'll go gather the men in the courtyard.
And Elisif?
Don't you worry about her. I've sent my best.
General Tullius's armor.
Stormblade, I want you to have my sword, a token of my appreciation. Now then, the men will expect a speech. Will you stand by my side? I wish to honor you, Dragonborn, and the truest of Stormcloaks.
Of course.
Very good. Come.
I accept this great opportunity at honor and fame. Yeah, legate Rikke? She puts up quite a fight with some very average gear. Respect.
And now, I present to you Ulfric Stormcloak, hero of the people, liberator, and High King of Skyrim.
I am indeed Ulfric Stormcloak, and at my side the man known as Stormblade, and the world knows as the Dragonborn. And indeed, there are many that call us heroes. But it is all of you who are the true heroes. It was you who fought a dying empire, who sunk its claws into our land, trying to drag us down with it. It was you who fought the Falmor and their puppets who would have us deny our gods and our heritage. It was you who fought your kin who didn't understand our cause, who weren't willing to pay the price for our freedom. But more than that, it was you who fought for Skyrim, for our right to fight our own battles, to return to our glory and traditions, to determine our own future. And it is
Powerful.
for these reasons
Powerful
that I
speech.
cannot accept the mantle of High King. Not until the moot declares that title should adorn my shoulders will I accept it.
And what about Jarl Elisif?
Yes, what about the Lady Elisif? Will she put aside her personal hatred for me and her misplaced love for the Emperor and his coin, so that the suffering of our people will end? Will she acknowledge that it is we Nords who will determine Skyrim's future? Will she swear? Fealty to me, so all may know that we are at peace and a new day has dawned.
I do.
Then it is settled. The Jarl will continue to rule Solitude. I will garrison armies here to ward off Imperial attempts to reclaim the city. And in due time, the movement will meet and settle the claim to High King once and for all. There is much to do, and I need every able-bodied man and woman committed to rebuilding Skyrim. A great darkness is growing, and soon we will be called to fight it, on these shores or abroad. The Altmeri Dominion may have defeated the Empire, but it has not defeated Skyrim!
I like the sound of that. Let's take the fight to the elves.
Not so bad. Nice touch about the High King.
Thank you. I thought so too.
It's a foregone conclusion, you know.
Oh, I know.
The Imperials are not going to leave us alone. They still have camps in the hills. They'll continue to strike out at us, whenever and wherever they can.
I'm not afraid of the remnants of the Legion. In time, they'll all give up and go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shores. We must be prepared to face them.
Aye.
And of course, we couldn't have done it without you. May the gods preserve you.
May the gods preserve us all.
Come, Galmar.
Well said.
There's still much work to do.
When we have reclaimed our homeland from the Imperials, we will take the fight to the Thalmor. They are the true enemy. Make no mistake.
Galmar already focused on the next stage of liberation.
Sure showed them.
Indeed we did. And the Halvar must, for a moment, reflect upon all that has been won and all that's been lost. Staring into the fire, thinking on the future. How far we've come. Alright, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a good time. Fun to wear this gear for a minute and make our life much more difficult than it would otherwise have been. And, as the fellas just said, the threat of the Dominion still looms large, but for now...
We did it.
We showed those Imperials what real Nords are made of.
As our comrades
Good
are
job
saying,
out
we
there.
did it. We
Glad
showed
you
them
were
what's
with
up.
us.
Solitude burns,
Yes,
but soon
make it quick. I'm a busy man.
she will be restored. Brighter and more beautiful than ever before. So there it is, my friends, and we've got probably 20 minutes left of questing to do. So we could do some small miscellaneous ones, or we could just wander for a little bit. You know what? I'm inclined to do some wandering. No quest in particular, just Halvar and Mule out on the open road, seeing what we can see. The only question is where to go. I'm thinking maybe over here in the southwest we haven't... or in the west in general, I guess. We haven't explored anywhere near as much as we maybe could or should have, so... let's fast travel here to the Falcoreth Watchtower. And from there we will travel west and...
Huh?
That was a funny bug. Looks like we've got an enemy, though. A spellslinger, a foul master necromancer. Who's who's just about killing us on sight. Was a scary foe. And we've been here before. As you saw on the map, this place has been cleared, but re-inhabited, it seems, by more of the same. Let's check on our weapons. We just did kind of so much fighting back to back. And so much charging, therefore, that I don't remember what's charged and what isn't. The bow needs a little bit of love. We'll get that done. And Ulfric's sword is pretty cool. Ebony Sword of the Vampire. I like that.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher.
Yes, dear, I know.
I miss him.
You are so ambitious, yet grounded. Bear's fighting something. Bear's given me bone break fever. Well, night falls upon the land. Is it a good time to get indoors, or perhaps even underground? Roadside ruins. We've been here too, haven't we? Yeah, we gotta go west to find new stuff from here. But we've drawn the ire of a Spriggan. Some bandits that did not fare quite so well as we did. And maybe the bandits came from over here. I could well believe it. I don't know if it's because we haven't just been wandering as much as we have in the past, but I feel like this is my first time seeing wolves in a while. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the finale to that Liberation of Skyrim storyline. I really do hope there's like a lot more missions we can do tangling with the Altmerry Dominion, because I think that's true if you're kind of a proud Nord patriot. I can understand, although I disagree with the idea that, you know, maybe the Empire is the way to go. But either way, whichever side of the debate you fall on, whether you think that you should support the Stormcloaks or the Empire, as long as your motivation is, you know, we just picked up something we didn't want, I think. There it is. As long as your motivation is taking care of the people of Skyrim, I think you can either way agree that the Altmerry Dominion is in fact the enemy. Some people think the Empire was the only way to stop them.
Be careful.
Halvar's not one of those people. But either way, now the larger enemy. The more nefarious enemy is potentially there to be dealt with. But for now, we're just gonna mess up a whole bunch of orcs, because they're all bandits.
Is someone there?
Gunzul. A mighty foe.
I'll shatter your bones like glass.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
But he's stuck in a blocking standoff with Mule, while we just sort of murder him from behind. He's all kitted out with full Nordic carved gear. Very cool, respect. And a nice little chest of goodies at his disposal too, but there may yet be much more to come, because there is a vault key that we've discovered, and I'm into that. Some boots warmed by the fire. Very nice.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting.
She would have to have been
Can you
to have
imagine?
birthed you, Mule. Huh. Interesting. This must be the vault down here then. Yep. Okay. I've definitely never seen this place before. You get the sense that there could well be more.
I'm itching for a fight.
Foes to come, but at the same time it wouldn't surprise me too much
No problem.
if
I
that
can carry
orc
a
was
good
just
bit
kind of
gear.
as far as it goes. I'm gonna take that weapon from Mule, let her switch it up with
All set. Let's go.
Soon's whatever. I just looked at it, I can't remember the name. And also because it needs to be charged, but we'll let her switch weapons for a while. Where is the... Aha. Right in front of my dumb head. Shards of Mehrunes razor? Well, I'm not gonna not pick that up, but I don't know what we're getting ourselves into at all. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. We were doing pretty well with the traps up until that exact moment. You know, you can't win them all, my friends. You can't win them all. Aha. This is actually very convenient because also off camera, I don't remember why, but I went to Dawnstar and I kind of accidentally completed the small miscellaneous quest or prompt to visit the museum in Dawnstar, right?
Hey, watch it.
You watch it, Mule. I love to be right next to you like this. But you are impeding my passage. Thank you. I'll go this way, because you just have to unlock it. So I'm kind of interested to see what's on the other side. Although it probably just takes us to the courtyard. And then the ladder could take us to the ramparts for a better view. So which way we wish to leave this place is, you have to always think about these things, right? But, yeah, it's just kind of another way through, the back way through, if you will. Smithing to 97. How sweet is that? You know, we're just picking up and reading every book we find, not planning it strategically. Obviously, it's a lot better to level up from 96 to 97 than it is from, like, 11 to 12, right? So we just got lucky in not finding that one till the very end. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, I was saying, I don't remember why, but maybe before chapter 39 and between 38 and 39, I went to good old Dawnstar for some reason, accidentally completed the small quest to visit the museum, and I didn't even intend to, I didn't even go inside. This dude, Silus, was just chilling out on his porch, and he said, "Hey, come hither," basically. And so that advanced to speaking to him inside his house, but now we have bring the blade shards to him, so that's kind of a funny coincidence. Maybe when we speak to him, he'll tell us that we have to go get these blade shards. And you just never know what you're going to find when you're wandering out and about.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served in the
What is this Imperial
My duty is to guard Brina
dude still doing? Don't you know you lost the war
Sure
already?
you shouldn't be home in bed.
Anyway. Yeah, there's kind of this cool ragtag display. Alright guys, well I just crashed 2 separate times while trying to enter Silas's house. And while I was loading up a 3rd time and thinking maybe we'll like try to turn off the quest then enter the house or whatever. So while I was loading in a 3rd time, I looked online just to see if anyone else had this bug, and it turns out I got some results from just a few days ago. The most recent patch has introduced some crashes, and this is one of them. So that's very unfortunate. It would be cool, you know, to just kind of by the by have this happen like we thought it would. Not to be, but that's alright. We're just back on the open road again, adventuring like we once were, and running into a pack of trolls. Let's go. So for the last few minutes of the chapter, we'll simply adventure in the north, rather than in the southwest. And we gotta remember how tough trolls are on this. Actually, we're on 1 level too high of difficulty. But still, they're tough on Master when there's 3 of them, right? And when we've got Mule as a follower, who we love deeply, but is just, like, not as powerful as Serana and Janasa. Until she pulls out her weapon, though, and then we're talking. Mule with a big critical hit. Alright, Mule, I take it all back. You are an absolute terror with that thing. Nicely done. Our horsey got spooked, though. Can't blame it. And it drew a little bit of important aggro for us there. It just feels right to end the chapter here in the out of doors, especially in day, because we've been outside a good amount, but a lot of it was during night, especially the great climactic battle was at night. Maybe we should have waited for daytime to make it more visually stunning, but the nighttime assault is also, there's something very epic about that. And what have we here? A Winterhold Imperial camp. You're gonna make me do it again to you guys? Well, you've left me with no choice. You guys lost the war, haven't you gotten the memo? We're gonna kill your quartermaster, kill your guards, spook off your horses, take everything. It's over. It's over for you.
Just a scratch. Easily blocked.
Easily blocked. Mule's the greatest.
Your kind has no place here.
Your kind has no place here. That about sums it up. Alright, Mule, you go beat up that legate. I'm gonna take all their things. A dark elf with one eye? Is that what I just saw? Either way, a visage that was a little bit alarming, though not what I expected to see. Will you live if I let you live? Or will you just die a slow death? We'll let you take your chances. See if this legate has any kind of interest in helping you. We'll at least give it a shot. But anyway, my friends, there you go. Thank you so much for watching the Imperial's BTFO again. You love to see it. And that's about that. Take care, my friends. I appreciate you tuning in for Chapter 40 of Halvar's Great Saga. And the Imperials got wrecked once again. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Never doubt it. And more adventures, of course, to follow in the coming chapters. I hope to see you then. Until then, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.